Moments away, and starting this one, Jose Soriano.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that misses. And this one is off and running. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here. Here's Byron Buxton. Soriano in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Nice grab.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Chipper Jones stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Williams snags it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 1st, leading off Evan Carter. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. So here's Robert now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one at triple digits.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 1st. Back here at Petco Park. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Soriano back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. In Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
He flips it to second in time. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a...
Oh, wow, what a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Eddie Murray digs in now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 out, space is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is... Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This is Corbin Carroll. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin. And
runner on the go. Pitch inside.
1-1.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. Hit in the air out to center field. Nabs it, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. And that's in the dirt.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
And that's a base hit. Williams quickly gets it back in. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back there. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, save. He moves up and a run scores on the sac fly. Byron Buxton, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. And as we go to the last of the third, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Ryan Dozier. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So 2 down now, and here is Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt, 2-1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
2-2 the count.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, foul off first. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And they'll do it again. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Just misses. Now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On a line out towards center. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one hammered center field. Robert going back on it. Booyah! That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. And now Rafael Palmeiro. And right back to the mound. And they tag him out. Back here at Petco Park. And now Evan Carter. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 22 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. That's hard hit on the line. Happ makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that skips into there.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ted Williams will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in San Diego, ready now for the 5th inning. And here comes Tommy Edman. Soriano back to work. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And that one is inside. Inside, almost got him.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Edman on at first, nobody out. Next pitch way upstairs.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 2-1. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Swings and misses. 3-2 down. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Doubled in his first AB. Down and away for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. First and second here, no outs. Dozier. 1 at second. Out. And that's all they'll get. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing, called strike. Williams makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in for third.
Buxton at the plate and takes high there. And that is that.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time. Stay on that grind.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Palmeiro hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the inside corner for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Jones under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And the batter now, Eddie Murray. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Palmeiro. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they want to, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Chipper Jones. Strike on the inside corner.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Robert going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now here's the DH. David Ortiz, 1 for 2. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Happ lays off. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Brian Dozier getting ready to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. So digging in, Junior Caminero. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
High fly ball down the left field line. Happ ranging back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And that's fouled off. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And he gets tied up right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. A nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Williams sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's down and away. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. It's 4-0. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Now pitching.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Williams pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Evan Carter.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Right side, hard hit. Edmonds slings to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's Luis Robert.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swings and misses. On to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that.
Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, and 2 now. And it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second. The throw to second is offline.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Put puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Towards first, the tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Rafael Palmeiro digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ripped into right field, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Tommy Edman at the plate. Williams makes the play, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike. New pitcher now, Goose Gossage.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
0-1's the count.
Gossage deals. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Misses off the plate. Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. We go to the ninth, and here is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Ted Simmons, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Swing at a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Dozier throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Murray. And he's safe at first. So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton, moved to first. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one drifts inside. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Just off the inside edge.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Gossage ready. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hat under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. So digging in, Ryan Dozier. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So it's their last chance in this one. Junior Caminero now at the plate. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. And ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one outside. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
A chance for the no-no right here. Fouled off left side. 1 strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away. It's a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.